Yes, leave room for Jesus.
How fat is Jesus?
How what?
How fat is Jesus?
Shh.
I mean,
He's actually pretty skinny if you're thinking about it.
right. I was like, he was in Israel.
Welcome to the INTJ and Cat Show.
Meow!
I'm your host, INTJ, and this is Cat.
Meow, meow. Oh, my gloves, I'm naked. Hold on, you have to do it again.
No,
Hold on.
This is actually kind of fun.
we are not doing that again.
Shh, we haven't introduced you yet. You can't start talking.
I'm drinking a LaCroix.
You're going to
Today?
scare them. You're going to scare them away.
Listen.
Do you guys want to see something?
No.
Hold on. Double cam. Switch to the double cam. I just want you guys to see my setup that I've got going on here. I have a whole array of sunglass options, or just glasses in general. So that way, if I get bored, I can switch them out whenever I want during filming. I have my gum, because my mouth is dry. I have my face powder because it's very hot in here. Speaking of the heat, I have a fan. It's not working very well, but hopefully it works now because I changed the batteries. Then I have drink options. I have water, and I have my watermelon prebiotic soda, which is very tasty.
And none of that is needed for what we're about to do.
Excuse me.
All right. Welcome to the ENFP and INTJ show. This is your host, ENFP, and I'm INTJ.
Believe it or not, I'm a certified practitioner with the Myers-Briggs Foundation.
And I'm not.
Don't I look like one?
No. All right. Hey.
Sorry, I had to turn the music on because I put music on before we start filming so I can amp myself up and have my dance party, and it's still running in my head and I'm still dancing.
So what we're actually doing today is we have our good friend and friend of the show, Erica.
Say hi.
Yeah, they won't see you waving.
Here, I'll get her on a...
No, please don't.
Just imagine there's an ENTJ right there. She does it. Oh, there's her arm. Okay.
Yeah. And she's agreed to be off camera and just read off some questions for us. You want to kind of give the premise?
Yeah, well, we've seen things like this online on the Instagrams, on the gram, if you will, where it's like, what are the top 3 types you would go on a date with? What are the top 3 types you would
punch in the face?
Punch in the face. Whatever it is. Darn, that was a good one. I should have put that in there.
Hold on.
Should have put that in there. Write it down quick. Observe. Observe the bowl of papers. In here are little prompts. So ENTJ here is basically going to say, you would start out saying like, okay, what are the top 3 types you would, and then you'll read, go on a cross-country road trip with. Okay, so she's basically just going to pull whatever. There's 21 of them in here, so that is the prompt. And then...
Punch in the face.
And then...
Yes!
What did you write? And then the INTJ and the ENFP sitting on the couch are going to do... I'm so glad I'm not on there. I just had to check. We're going to write down our top 3 for the prompt. I hope that made sense. Did that make sense?
Yeah.
This is the practice round. Go ahead.
I wrote down
Punch in the face.
the top 3 that I would punch in the face. I chose INTP on top because I just find them really condescending and annoying. And then, well, no, yeah. And then this is all about stereotyping. I don't have to defend my answers. And then I chose ISFJ because they stare awkwardly a ton and are kind of nosy. And then I choose ESTP because I've met a lot of unhealthy ones and I just want to punch them all in the face.
Hold on, I'm still thinking I need one more. I need one more. I'm an ENFP. I don't want to punch anyone in the face. Can I punch the snuggle bear? Did I mention I want to kill him?
What's his type?
He has no type. I think he's devoid of a soul. Look at that thing. Look at its face. What's another type that I would want to punch? Sorry, guys. We're going to switch to the big markers. I don't know if you can see that. Number 1, I put ISTJ. No explanation needed. I just think they need to be punched in the face. Sorry. Maybe not all of them, but some of them. And then the second one, INTP, just because they're know-it-alls, and I think a lot of people want to punch them in the face just because they're know-it-alls, and know-it-alls need to be punched in the face. I'm not going to punch anyone in the face, but just putting it out there.
Okay, ladies.
Okay, we're starting, sorry.
Wow, small writing. Okay, top 3 types you would go on a... Oh, no, I don't want that one.
What?
We'll get there. Top 3 types you... No, really?
That's not how this works!
I'm in charge right now. Top 3 types you want in a
She's cheating.
crisis/emergency.
All right, put those 2 back in the bowl.
We'll get there. It's too soon
You're
for
bad
that.
at this!
It's literally the ones you already said as examples.
Already breaking the rules.
Okay, crisis.
Okay, so let's say that again. Top 3 types you would want in a crisis or emergency.
Yes.
Now, see, the thing is, all of these are so subjective because maybe I want someone in an emergency that's going to make things worse
Great.
for my own entertainment.
That's when you would pick yourself.
But I'm going to go with the prompt that you want them to help in the crisis, right?
The prompt is just you want in a crisis. It doesn't actually say help. So you get to decide what that looks like for you.
I thought about that.
Why are you so fast? Oh, I can't make up my mind. All right, are you ready? You want to go first since
Yeah.
you're done?
INTJ, ESTJ, and then ISTP.
Okay, okay, so we are very close.
We're very close.
We are very
show
close.
them yours.
I also put INTJ as number 1. I put ENTJ, and then I put ISTP at the end as well.
Yes, I thought about ENTJ, and sometimes they're too decisive in a crisis or emergency where there needs to be a pause. I went
That's
with
true.
ESTJ because ESTJ is my mom's type, and I've always enjoyed having my mom in an emergency.
That's true. You probably have more experience with ESTJ because I don't.
Yeah, and so like I remember once in college, I woke up at like 5 a.m. and my ears really, really, really hurt, and I was bleeding out of them, and so I was pretty
Oh
sure
my
that I was
gosh.
dying.
Yeah.
And
I've never heard of that ever.
Yeah. It was awful, and because you're not supposed to bleed out of your ears, except when you are. And so
Which is when?
that's what I'm getting to. I called my mom, and I couldn't really hear. So, Mom, I think I'm dying. This is what's happening. And my mom's like, no, your eardrum's just ruptured. You're fine. You just have an ear infection. Go back to sleep and go to the doctor at 8 when they open. So I did that. And my doctor said, oh, yeah, your eardrum's just ruptured. It's your body's, like, it's fail-safe built into your body that when there's too much pressure,
That's
your eardrums are
terrifying.
designed to rupture to alleviate that pressure.
I hate that.
And so that you can heal. And so, like,
She's a smart woman.
yeah, she's really smart. And she was, like,
My mom would have probably started crying.
the empathy on this list is not high. Like, but it's the ability to say, like, actually, this is what's going on. Let's make decisions.
Yeah. I'll try to go quick on the explanation, but INTJ, just because they always are very calm in chaos, everyone I've known, they're very calm in chaos, and they're able to be like, okay, everything's good, let's just get stuff done, and they don't let their emotions take over. The ENTJ, just because they immediately will take charge. So when everyone is running around like crazed lunatics, they will get everyone together, take charge, and know what to do. And then I don't know why I put ISTP. I think I put ISTP just because they're really cool. And they usually dress really well.
Yeah.
So at least in the crisis, they're going to be dressed good. I think they also, not only are they cool, but they keep their cool. So it's kind of like the INTJ where they're able to stay chill in the chaos.
Yeah, I did put the ISTP because I didn't know what type of crisis it was. And if it's any type of, like, survivalist crisis,
Good point.
that they have really high SE.
We'll
that
have
can
Bear
find-
Grylls on the scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, they're like, oh, we're in a crisis, the plane crashed. They actually have great survival skills in that.
And I don't.
All right, next.
All right, next.
Wonderful. We've got the top 3 types that would protect you from a bear.
Glasses change.
Oh, wait, hold on.
This is an excellent
This is
question.
my actual question to that question. That would actually protect me from the bear, or that would believe that they could protect me from... Never mind. I know my answers.
I'm glad you talked that out.
I am into these glasses.
You verbally processed.
Oh, my God!
Shh. Hey, look at your own board.
Stop cheating.
Stop cheating. Erica already cheated.
I'm allowed to cheat. It's
Oh,
not cheating.
gosh.
I'm in charge.
You are right. There are some types that would really think they could take the bear on and they can't.
I know.
So I'm like, do I want them?
Yeah, I mean, you could run faster than them, right?
You could outrun them. Yeah, this one is for my entertainment. Stop.
I already wrote those
Alicia,
two.
are you ready?
Now,
I'm
now it looks
thinking
like
of
I'm
my last
copying
one.
you.
I'm thinking about my last one.
All right, ready? Show them.
So our first two are the same.
What's your last one?
My last one was ESFP.
Oh, interesting. I did ISFP.
So I think the ISTP was the gimme. Those are...
It's Bear Grylls. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't think that's his type, but it's Bear Grylls.
And then the ENTJ to the point of, I think that they could protect me from a bear.
I chose the ENTJ as well just because it would be entertaining, and I know that they would think they could take on the bear, and honestly, out of pure adrenaline, they might be able to.
Look, with my work, work with a lot of young men. A couple of them are ENTJs, and they have had the conversation if they could fight a bear before. And they're a little too confident.
They're a little too overconfident.
They're a little too, yeah.
But you know what? They tend to succeed in life because of that.
I put in ESFP kind of based on the same thing, is like, there's maybe just a confidence there that shouldn't be. Like, not about everything, but about, like, certain things.
Interesting.
That,
I wouldn't think that.
No, I've known a couple of ESFPs that are like, yeah, I can do that. And I'm like, okay.
And then they tend to be very sensitive if they can't.
Yeah, but they would have lost to the bear, so they have other problems.
Now, this is sort of like a wild card, but I might actually trust an ISFP to protect me from a bear because they would get the bear to, like, become a docile little creature for them. Because ISFPs are little hippie angels that are animal whisperers, and so they would take the opposite technique. They wouldn't need to fight the bear. They would make the bear fall in love and become like a cute little puppy. And so then we would actually become friends with the bear. We'd all hug and become friends and do Ring Around the Rosie, and it would be so fun.
I think that an INFJ, now that you've said it.
Yeah, an INFJ could as well, but ISFP, I would argue even more so.
All right, moving on.
Okay.
Top 3 types you would bury a body with.
Oh, that's a good one.
I actually love this
That's
question.
a good one.
I'm trying to remember.
Wait, is this my question?
Hey,
What?
you're not doing it.
No, I'm forgetting.
She's cheating.
I have forgotten some. No, look, I'm just writing down all the types because I have forgotten some of the types, and I'm just. See, I've already like.
That's just smart.
Top 3 types you would
Bury
bury
a
a body with. What a good one. Oh, definitely not an ENFJ. They would be a snitch. Just saying. Just saying. How about top 3 types we wouldn't bury a body with?
That can be the next question.
Okay. I went first. I said INFJ because they wouldn't want to do it, but they will keep your secret to the grave.
They're very loyal.
They're very loyal. I said ENFP because who else but my best friend would I call to help me bury a body? It'd be a disaster.
You have so much trust in
but
me.
it's just what's left. And then I said ISFP because I think they'd forget. Okay, I really do need to remember all the types.
Oh, sorry, it's my turn. Oops. Sorry, I got distracted. Okay, so number 1, INFP. And why would I do this? Just because I would enjoy watching them freak out. Because I know that an ENFP helping me bury a body would just be hysterical the whole time, crying, sobbing, and freaking out. And I just would want to watch them have a meltdown. Is that evil? Probably. But just for my own entertainment, I think it'd be very funny. Number 2, an ISTJ. And I'm regretting that because I wish I also would have done INFJ. Because I feel
No
like
takes backs.
I feel like maybe the ISTJ would have like too much morals of what's right and wrong, so they're going to be like, no, this isn't okay. I'm not going to help you, and I'm going to rat you out. So I don't know why I wrote that down, and I'm feeling regret over that now. Okay, next one. So INTJ because she's my bestie, and I know she would do anything for me. And so if I killed someone, she would help me bury the body. She's also very loyal. She keeps secrets. She's great, and I think she would be really good at digging a good hole. Next question.
Okay, top 3 types you would go on a date with.
Let me guess. Is that one of the first ones you pulled and you didn't want to do it?
Sure is.
I knew it. I knew it. Okay, top 3 types I would go on a date with. Again, this could go so many ways. Is this like I want to go on a date because I genuinely like them, or I want to go on a date just to see how awkward it could be? Because I can think of some types that I would have very awkward dates with.
All right, and I've written down all the types so I can remember them, but I didn't need it at all for this one.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
So don't pay attention to the bottom of mine. That's just all the types written down. But it's pretty simple. ENFP, ENTP, ESFJ.
Okay, explain.
Well, I think the ENFP is the INTJ's natural, the yin to the yang. And if you can't get an ENFP, you can get an ENTP. Like just the way that they think.
The INTJ ENTP combo is fantastic.
Yeah, like these combos. And then I just really like ESFJs. I think they're a little sleazy, but there's something nice about them. And yeah.
They're sleazy.
Thanks.
They have a great sense of style.
Yeah, as do I.
Yeah. I just want to say, if an INTJ, if you went on a date with an ENTP, it'd probably go on for hours. It stops after 20 minutes.
And just talk. Absolutely.
Okay, next. My answers to the top 3 I would date. INTJ, duh, obviously. My soulmate. Okay, INTJ is my soulmate. No further questions. No explanation needed.
Well, we figured that out.
ISTP. I put down ISTP because I also have always loved ISTPs. I think I like ISTPs because similarly to the INTJ and also myself, they're very playful, very witty. So I always have a good time with ISTPs. I really like flirting with them, and they're very playful, and I have a great time. Okay, and then the last one, ISFJ. Now you might be wondering, why ISFJ? I don't like ISFJs very much, and that's exactly why I would go on a date with them, okay? Really?
Oh, no.
What?
I just realized I'd want to punch an ENFJ in the face, and I don't think I put that on my board for the example.
I am so surprised you didn't do that.
I forgot about them.
Anyway, so I would date an ISFJ because they're really good listeners. They don't talk a lot, and I like to talk on dates. So they would listen to me, and they tend to be very entertained by me. So I would just enjoy them sitting there staring at me, bewildered. That's all.
Excellent. Right. Erase and moving along. Top 3 types to go on a cross-country road trip with.
Ooh.
Cross-country road trip.
This is a fun one. They've all been fun, but this is fun. Did I mention that this is fun?
Are we intensifying this by the fact that you're traveling in like a fifth wheel, so you're also staying together in very tight quarters?
Ooh.
Permanently?
Like, are we in a mobile home?
Right?
Are
As
we
opposed
just
to like staying in hotels or an
Are we in a
Airbnb and something?
Kia Rio and stopping at hotels on the way? Like, what's happening? Let's see. Number 1. I would not want a road trip with an ESTP or an ESFP. So sorry, guys, but that would overwhelm me so much. Way too much energy. Way too much energy. I could not handle that. If you're ready, you can go.
No, I'm going to wait for you to at least fill out more than one answer.
Okay.
Looking to cheat.
Copy all of my answers.
All right, I did 2. You can go.
Okay. I did ENFP, INTJ, ISFP.
Okay, so the second one actually says
ISFP.
What did I say? What did I say? I said
T.
no. It's F.
Okay.
ISFP is interesting.
Yeah. So ENFP, like, if I'm the INTJ on the trip, then it's like the peanut butter and jelly trip. Lots of fun, lots of balance. INFJ, again, like every INFJ I know, they're pretty attuned to like the needs of the group. But they're just fun, and they're a little bit sassy sometimes if you can get comfortable enough with them.
INFJs, you're sassy.
If you already have an INTJ and an ENFP, then you're building like a group where they can be more themselves, and a group that's a little bit more attuned to the INFJ and doesn't just let them become invisible. And then the ISFP is kind of the wild card in this, but there's just something about them that has a wonder at everything you're doing and a delight.
A childlikeness.
Yes,
childlike wonder.
in just a really refreshing way. And so I think
Aw,
that
that's
like
sweet.
having that final perspective that's like not thinking the way that I'm thinking along.
Aw, that's actually really sweet. Okay, so my top 3 for cross-country road trip. I always want to say cross-country skiing. Can you imagine me cross-country skiing?
No.
In this outfit?
In that hat?
In that hat? So
you go cross-country skiing in that hat?
I need to upload that to the Instagram. Okay, number 1, ENTP. They are just the right amount of like chaotic energy and extroverted and outgoing, but not too overwhelming and draining for me. Sorry, ESTPs and ESFPs. That would just be too draining, whereas the ENTP is like the perfect balance for me. They would be very entertaining, but not like exhausting to be around. Number 2, INFJ. I also said INFJ. I think, like you said, they tend to be very like sarcastic and playful, and not everyone expects that, but they are. So they'd be great to just like make jokes with in the car. I feel like they'd be super fun, but they're very chill, and very sweet and very kind. And also they would be very attuned to like people's needs, right? So they would be very attuned to everyone in the car, and like if anyone needs, they're kind of the mom friend of the group. So they're always prepared for anything. They have like all the goods, right? I feel like they would bring the snacks. I feel like the INFJ would bring the snacks on the road trip, and also like a first aid kit. They'd be ready. They'd be
I thought
prepared.
you were going to say first date.
What?
I don't know. And also bring a first date. And I'm like,
Yeah.
wow,
Bring
okay.
a first date.
Bring them along
What an interesting first date. Let's go on a cross-country road trip together.
with my 3 best friends.
That actually would be kind of a funny reality show.
What a horrible idea.
Let's go pitch that to some network.
Hey, that's the lady that keeps contacting you to be on The Amazing Race.
I know. I literally, she just contacted me
Like,
again
hey,
this morning.
I have an idea for you.
I don't want to be on your show, but let me pitch something for you. Okay, and lastly, after 2 hours later, number 3, the ISTP, because in case of a disaster, the INFJ would be prepared with all of the things we need, and then the ISTP would know, like, definitely they're going to know how to change a tire. I don't necessarily trust the ENTP and INFJ to know that, but I know that an ISTP
Can we
would.
comment that this is your family?
What?
This is your family.
Explain.
This is your dad. This is your mom. Isn't this your brother?
Chandler.
Yeah.
I would not trust Chandler to take care of us on a road trip.
No, he got you stranded on the top of a mountain. But
did.
he always...
I thought her dad was a J.
No.
No, he's a P.
He's ENTJ.
My mom's the J. I know,
So
kind of surprising.
You've probably
but-
had... I don't know if you've gone full cross country, but you've had experiences road tripping.
That is true. That is true. Maybe that's subconsciously influencing. But just real quick, the reason for the ISTP, like I said, they're going to know how to take care of things if a disaster happens or we're in an emergency. They're going to know what to do. And they're also just fun conversationalists.
Okay, I'm actually super excited about this next question. And also, is this thing still on?
Yeah.
Okay. Top 3 types to form an alliance with in the Hunger Games.
Yes. Okay, this is my favorite. Top 3 types we would form an alliance with in the Hunger Games. I feel like some of the types I'm doing are repetitive, but listen, I think what we're learning here today is some types are better than others, just in general.
It's definitely what I'm learning.
Facts are facts. We can't all be ENFPs. We can't all be ISTPs. Okay, sorry, I'm paying attention.
Yeah.
I feel very confident about my answer.
I'm almost done. I'm still thinking.
Can I?
Give it to us.
Okay, all right, I'm ready. The top 3 I would have in an alliance within the Hunger Games. Number 1, ISTP. Number 2, INTJ. And number 3, ESTP. Now, I have my reasoning. So, ISTP, because of their survival skills, they're super in tune with their SE. We've talked about this before already in the previous questions. Okay, there you go. They're going to know survival stuff. That is very important. INTJ for strategy. The INTJ is going to be able to be like 3 steps ahead because of their NI, and they're great at strategy, so that's going to come in clutch. Lastly, the ESTP, because I know they're going to get a lot of sponsors. The ESTP is very likable. They're very good marketers. They're very charming. So I know that if there's an ESTP in the games, they're the ones that are going to have a lot of sponsors because everyone is going to love them. And so as a group, we will obviously benefit from the sponsorships. And so we would be able to survive longer. That's my answer. Was that a good answer?
Good job.
Thank you.
Okay, I had a little bit more trouble with this. I had to... Well, I'll give you my answers, and then I think Erica already kind of figured out where I was going. So I went ENTJ, ESTP, INFJ. I think that the ENTJ is going to be really decisive and going to be able to make like hard decisions early on and not be overwhelmed or racked with guilt in the choices that they're making, because they'll probably feel it later, but they'll be dead by then, so that's okay. ESTP, also like very charming, very charismatic, good with sponsors, good with kind of just winning the trust of other people. And then INFJ, because I think that they can do a lot to help take care of the group and keep the group alive. But I don't think that they're going to turn on me. So here's the problem, is the Hunger Games can only have one winner.
Right.
And so it can't be, can my group survive? It can be, can I survive?
Yes.
And so there's a point where I had to eliminate, like, ISTP, because if it gets down to just me and ISTP is going to win. I think ENTJ is going to take themselves out.
See,
at
what did
some
I
point
say?
along the
3
way.
steps ahead. I didn't think of that.
I don't have a problem taking ESTP out if it comes down between me and them in a strategy
Because
thing.
you hate them.
And I think like INFJ is going to make the self-sacrifice move. And so I would never have to like make the choice to take them out. And I can't have ENFP because I love you to death, but 1, you're a baby and you just need someone to keep you alive half the time. And 2, like, who wants to kill their best friend?
Oh, you're going to make me cry.
So
I am a baby.
yeah.
You're so right. I was just going to say, though, about the INFJ,
Mm-hmm.
another perk of having an INFJ on your team in the Hunger Games is that they can naturally be invisible. I don't know how they do that, but they have this, like, innate gift to be invisible somehow. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, and I don't need an INTJ with me because I'm already an INTJ.
Right.
So I don't need the I have the strategy.
Exactly.
All right, answer the next question. Top 3 types to defend you for murder. Because you buried the body poorly.
Right.
You picked wrong.
The INTJ
And
could
now-
not dig the hole.
Yes.
I was wrong.
And now you're on trial.
Wait.
Okay.
So are you
Who's your defense attorney?
are you innocently convicted or like
Yeah, are we guilty?
are you guilty or are you
Ooh,
innocent?
does that make a difference in who you hire?
It will.
It could.
Oh, interesting. Well, I just said you got found out.
Okay, so
you're
I
guilty.
actually murdered someone.
Yeah, you buried the body, you picked wrong.
Yeah, because there's a point where it could be like, no, they did it, and I'm like, well, thanks. That's not going to help me at all. You have too much conscience.
I don't think they'd be murder lawyers.
I feel like this game is just showing our favorites. That we definitely have
I
favorites.
do feel like you guys are fairly repetitive, and also
Although-
it is your personality type choosing. So.
I also have chosen some types that I actively don't like. So I'm trying not to be too biased here.
Okay.
This is unfortunate, but I think I have to write this one
Okay,
down.
oh my gosh. ENTJ's running around the room and I am so distracted and I need to figure out who I would let defend me in a trial if I murdered someone.
Quick, all the pressure.
Oh gosh, I don't feel good about this.
Well, now.
Did you put ENFP down?
Wow,
I wouldn't feel good about that either.
immediately. I don't know anything, and I know that's not a good choice.
All right.
Okay, you ready? One,
One,
two,
two,
three.
three. Okay, I put down.
She would do great.
So I did INTJ, ESFJ, ENFJ,
Yes.
ENTJ for an honorable mention.
Nice.
And I didn't feel good about putting an ENFJ on there, but they'll fight their damnedest.
Really?
They're so obnoxious. They will get the conviction that
They're
you're
just going to annoy the jury into siding with you.
no, like they get the conviction of something in their hearts, and then like they put everything behind it. And so if you can convince them that you're worth defending, even if you did it, they will defend you to the death.
Okay.
ESFJ, I think they've got the smarts. I think they can do it, and they look great doing it.
Which one?
ESFJ.
Oh, yeah.
INTJ, you've got the strategy right there, and like the moral duplicity probably doesn't matter as much. Like if they're willing to defend you for murder, they're going to defend you for murder. And then our honorable mention to an ENTJ, similar. I think that they would just be interested in fighting the case. They want to win more than the morals of the whole thing, and I think that they'll do their due diligence.
They'll
in
be
the process.
blinded by their desire to win.
Yeah.
Okay, so INTJ, I just feel like they would make good lawyers in general. They're very strategic. They would have a great plan. They would see things coming beforehand, as I mentioned before. I put Elle Woods. I think she's an ENFP, and typically I wouldn't want an ENFP, but I would want that specific ENFP because she looks great and she seems to win and she's really smart. And I want to be like her. I want to look really good and be really smart like her. Bend and snap. Bend and snap. Bend and
Oh,
snap.
it's right there.
Bend
It's on
and
the
snap.
side. Mablaka blow.
Oh, and lastly, the ESTP, just because even if I have a losing case, they're so charming and charismatic. I'm sure they could get the jury to agree with them no matter what.
That was kind of like the ESFJ. Is like they have a charisma also.
It's all about charisma.
But yeah.
I don't know if this is the best one, but I like it. So, top 3 types you would go to for gossip.
Oh, I wrote that one down.
Indeed.
I liked that one. I wrote it down. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, I have mine.
What did you?
All right, 1, 2, 3.
What did you write? Okay, I took it seriously.
Oh, I did too.
I did ESFJ, ISFJ, ENFJ.
Okay, well, ENFJ is an honorable mention. It's a good one.
Yeah. ISFJs, it's the nosy aspect. They're just seeing it. They're just there. The amount of like conversations I've been having that are like not super private, but maybe like not public, and then all of a sudden like you just see like the ISFJ slowly come into frame, and you're like,
Oh, like they know everything, and I don't know how they know everything because they're not even obvious with it. Sometimes
you subtle?
they just know the tea. They always do.
Yeah. All right. You want to elaborate on yours at all?
You didn't elaborate on the others.
That was the ISFJ. I don't know why.
Oh, the ISFJ being nosy. Okay,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
sorry, I didn't hear about that.
I just feel like the ESFJ, I don't know if they'll know everything, but they'll give you the gossip. They'll fill in the blanks for you.
Oh, they'll make it up.
They'll make it up to keep it dramatic.
They will spread rumors.
And then kind of the same, like not quite along the same, but like an ENFJ, they're going to hear something and they're going to conflate it.
Oh, yeah, they're going to exaggerate it
they're
into
gonna
something it's not.
Exaggerate it, they're going to misunderstand, but they're going to believe.
They're going to sprinkle some flavor
They're going to
on
believe
it.
that it's right.
Yeah.
And so, like if I want the actual information of what's really going on, I would probably grab like an ISTP because they're like really, really observant, but they keep it all pretty close. And so like they
Okay, whoa, you're adding things now.
Okay, sorry.
Calm down. We don't have a lot of time here.
All right, last one.
The ones I wrote down, ESFJ, ESFJ, ESFJ. You didn't give me my turn. ESFJ, ESFJ, ESFJ. Because I'm sorry, if you want to go to a type that has the gossip all the time and is ready at the drop of a hat to sit down and spill the tea, it's the ESFJ. There you go. Next question.
Excellent. Okay, here's the last one that I have time to say. Top 3 types to plan a heist with.
That's a fun one.
I like it so much.
That's a fun one. Okay. Plan a heist with.
Plan a heist.
Actually, no. You know what? No. Sorry, don't take it personally.
I got kicked
Bye.
off. I got kicked off the list.
INTJ got kicked off. I keep writing ESTP down, and I'm so sorry, but I'm just using them for their charisma to get us out of anything.
Is there a 4th one that you could choose?
4th one?
Uh-huh.
A wild card.
Yes. Well, I mean, whatever.
I need
wow.
a salesman. I need a fence.
She's really got a setup.
I'm pretty excited.
All right, I'm ready.
Go ahead.
Okay. Revealing the top 3 and kind of 4 types I would plan a heist with.
Okay.
Number 1, INTP. I originally did INTJ, but actually, I think I wouldn't mind the INTJ planning it, but if we're actually doing the heist, I would want the INTP because they would be the tech whiz. So if we need to get into a safe or something, they're the one that's going to know how to get in.
I put hacker by my INTP.
Hacker.
Like
Yep,
they're going to be my
exactly.
tech guy.
Exactly. They're the know-it-all, and that comes in handy here. The ISTP, just, yes, because of the extroverted sensing. If they need to flip and flop all over the lasers and, come down from the wire in the ceiling, like they're the ones that are going to do that.
Yeah,
Number 3.
I put ISTP on top. They're either going to be doing like the actual break-in or definitely getaway driver.
Yes. And then I put ESTP because, and then honorable mention to ESFJ because I feel like with both of them, they're charismatic enough and can talk their way out of things. So if we get caught, they're going to somehow be able to talk everybody out of the situation and we'll all be good.
Yeah. I planned my heist by what we needed. So I'm the brain over here. I'm doing all the planning and the strategy. I'm an INTJ. Then I've got an ISTP, really good at the physical stuff, especially like, I'm assuming if we plan this well, we don't need to do a whole lot of like physical shenanigans, but we will need to get a good drive breakaway. ESFP, a little bit of like kind of the face. Like if you're going to do a heist, you normally have someone who's playing the distraction role at the same time as like the actual heist is going on. And they really are, they're performers, they're actors. They love to light up the stage. INTP for hacker. And then you need a fence. If you get jewelry, you need like someone who's going to be able to sell it to someone else to get it out of your hands so you can actually get money. And so I was going kind of back and forth. I was like, can ENFP fence? Like maybe, but I don't think that they're quite charismatic enough. And so then it was between like an ENTP or an ESFJ. And I would just rather work with an ESFJ.
Did you say fence?
A fence, yeah.
Are you talking about fencing?
No.
I've always wanted to be a fencer. I think I'd be good with fencing.
And so you can already tell there's a reason I didn't put ENFP on my heist.
Fencing is a good rich person activity.
Let's be rich people. Thank you to the ENTJ and ENFP and INTJ.
Do you like how she's making this about her immediately?
She's my new co-host.
All right.
You're gone.
Bye, guys.
Top 3 types to start a podcast with.
She will make more features in the future, but she's got to go pack because for some reason she's always leaving.
Bye.
She doesn't like us, so she abandons us all the time. I'll let you choose how to interpret it. What are your top 3 Myers-Briggs types? So what are your favorites? I think I'm going to do them in order too. Order is important here.
I've been doing all of my lists in order.
I think I have 2 for the most part.
Maybe
Okay.
I'll just start ranking them in.
The first one was so easy for me. Now the last 2, it's hard because I do like a lot of types. Whoa, hold on, what's going on over here?
I'm-
Also, can I just clarify a rule? You cannot include yourself. Because trust me, ENFP. I mean, come on. You're just writing down every type.
I'm thinking. Hold on.
I know you do not like all those types. Are you ranking all of them?
I'm trying to decide what my list is because you're. Just give me a second.
I just want you guys to see what's happening over here next to me. We're not solving math problems here. I just asked a simple question. My gosh. She's over here doing formulas and stuff.
I got it.
All right, let's show them.
All right. I did ENFP, ENTP, INFJ.
I don't even want to say mine because I really need you to start talking. What just happened there?
Well, we started, and my top 3 were actually kind of hard because as I was thinking about it, I was like, I actually really like ENTJs, but do I like them more? And then I was thinking about like different types that I like, but like who do I like more? So I just had to kind of list them all so I could feel like I felt really good about ENFP. But after that, as I was listing them, I was like, I don't know where to put them. And I knew that there would be types down here that would like obviously not make it. But like my top 3
I'm surprised ESFJ is not up there.
were yeah, it's lower than I thought it would be. It's kind of in the middle.
Of course, I didn't put ESTP in here.
Yeah, my top 3 were kind of mixing with my top 6. And so I really needed to stop and like just get everyone figured out.
I'm just doing a couple honorable mentions.
Where would you put yourself though?
Oh, number 1, absolutely.
ENFP is your favorite type.
Actually, I mean, it probably wouldn't be top.
INTJ ranked 5 for me in my list. So it was like...
ENFP actually might be like number 2 or 3 for me.
Yeah, I wasn't like...
I have a lot of ENFP friends.
Yeah, well, my brother is an INTJ. Like, I know INTJs that I really like, and so that was also, like, mixing in the equation.
Like, an ENFP wouldn't be my best friend. That would be the INTJ.
Thank you.
But I can be very good close friends with ENFPs.
Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, this particular list, it just, like, there were types kind of in the lower end of the high category that I was trying to figure out if they should make top 3 or not.
Yeah.
And so it took me a minute to just sort it all.
All right,
And then once I got there, I was like, I know the next question is going to be bottom 3. So let me figure that out real fast, too.
Well, thank you for taking this so seriously. I really appreciate it.
Okay.
I put number 1, INTJ. What a surprise. Number 2, ENTP, because they're like me, but dare I say, smarter.
Oh, yeah.
They're very, very witty. Very witty. I love having conversations with ENTPs. They're great, and they're also just super fun. They have the extroverted intuition like I do, so we love novelty. They would be a great adventure buddy. And then number 3, favorite type, INFJ. My mom's an INFJ. We're like this. They're like the INTJ connection, but they're the person I would probably rather go to the INFJ if I had like emotional needs that needed to be met than the INTJ.
Well, there's the...
So...
There's that kind of connection that tends to happen a ton
Let me get this on video.
with these types is like they're kind of naturally drawn as like really natural partners, but there's an understanding that happens this way because of dominant functions and
Good
friendship that happens
point.
this way.
Yep.
And so for us, if we put our like top 4 list, this would probably be where, because, well, this is me, but that's you. And so that makes sense.
There's the science. We make a great group. What can I say? We make, and then I put some honorable mentions, 2 different types, ISTP and ESTP. They wouldn't be like, I don't click with them as much as I do the other 3, but they're so fun and they're so playful and they're so like adventurous, and I just have a lot of fun with them because I'm playful and they're very playful too. I look like a psychotic maniac or a 3-year-old. I just want to show the difference, guys. This is how I've been writing all my lists. This is how she's been writing her list. Like,
Yeah,
the
mine were,
numbers are
like,
so
1,
neat.
Oh, that's a weird. 2, 3, and then I.
Yeah,
But at one
it's
point, I did
so-
have to write all the types at the bottom because I was forgetting some, and I was like, I feel like.
so organized and not psychotic looking. And then there's me. I feel like our lists match what we look like. Just putting it out there. Okay, guys, I think we have been sitting here long enough. I'm going to lose my mind if I don't get up. So, yes, so guys, tune in for the next episode, assuming that we upload these in order. We're going to plan on taking the test. So, ENFP and INTJ take an online free Myers-Briggs test, and we're going to see what the results are. And also, we're going to try to be authentic with the answers.
The answers
we're not going to
may surprise you.
We're not going to try to game the system. We're going to actually try to answer authentically and genuinely. But maybe another episode we'll try to like mess with it and have fun. But anyway,
Till next time.
bye. Bye. Do you guys see the rainbow sparkle on my face?
You look fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you. You don't have to say that. Thank you though. Okay. Bye.